how you predict with debilitated planets. It is not a powerless kind of a planet, but you know that it is not in a happy state. It is in a frustrated state.
Okay.
If you take these planets as or the nature of these planets, take them as yourself or any other person, that they are in different stages. One,
Mm.
he is exalted at his best, and he's
Okay.
in an environment which is a supportive environment. The environment which is supportive, conducive, helping you to be the best. Like you are at your workplace, you are there, and now you are the one dictating terms, and everybody will listen to you. You are in that state. With the ruling power, he would do what he has to do, what he's supposed to do. Now, if a negative planet of your chart, you would get to know how planet becomes benefic and malefic basis the chart. Every chart has some benefic planets, some malefic planets basis the ascendant. You would know that probably in the next or the class following it. So with that, you know which planets are good for you. So if a bad planet gets exalted, then you know that he has the power to do, or he'll surely do bad with you. He would not leave you now, because he is now in a powerful position. So having all the planets exalted is not a good thing. It is only good to have good planets exalted.
Good exalted.
So a planet responsible to give you problems, if he gets exalted, he will make sure that he makes you realize the importance of that house and himself. So a debilitated planet is also not bad. No houses are bad as such, but the planets which are responsible to give you challenges, if they are debilitated, it is good, because they would not be able to perform as much as an exalted planet could have. But on the other hand, it is also that they are in a state that while you are running through a dasha of a planet, the state of that planet will be in you. So if you are running through a dasha of an exalted planet, you would feel, or the people around you would feel, that you have a certain amount of ego in you during that period. So you would not go and do a smaller job in that period. Say that, no, I am, how can I take up a small job? I am meant to join at this level or that level, or this is the place I belong. I cannot take a lower job. So that is also a thing that you would see. So there are many things that you predict from just one placement. And that is what makes astrology complex. No matter how much you study, it is always less with astrology. So it takes a lot from a person. And people are advised to meditate and improve their intuition and their ability to understand things about the chart. With meditation, you kind of improve your consciousness, your intuitive powers, and it helps you in predictions. So because every placement that you see in a chart can mean a lot of things. Which one to pick? A thing that you develop with time. So that needs a lot of practice. Like the sixth house in your chart, it is a house of debts. It is the house of conflicts. It is the house of enemies. It is the house of illness. But it is the house, if you have a strong sixth house, you can win a lot of competitions. Unless you do struggle, you would not be able to get better. That we know. If you will keep lying in your bed in the most relaxed state, you would not get better physically. That we know for sure. Although we don't like the struggles in life, the effort that is being put in, the hard work that we put in, unless we do that, we would not be able to win competitions. If we want to win competitions, we need to do struggle, or we need to do hard work. You exercise each day, and then you kind of get the kind of body you need, or the power in your body. And people will say, oh wow, how can he do it? And but nobody is ready to put in the kind of efforts that are required, or the hard work that is required, the pain that you go through each day to get to that level. So everything is required, and this is only a perspective. Now, if you have enemies or you don't have enemies, that is by virtue or by grace of God. But in case you get into a situation where you need to show the capacity to fight or capability to fight, if you have a weak sixth house or the weak sixth lord, you would not be able to fight or stand in front of your enemies and fight. So everything is required in life. Third is the courage. You don't, when you show courage, when you are in difficult situations, nobody wants to get into difficult situations. But if you are in a difficult situation and you are not able to show courage, then what is the point?